This is a nice update to do. Got back from England, spent a couple of days almost finishing the plumbing, and windows in, trim's done. So, trimmed it all in red oak. That seems to be our choice for everything. Got a lot of poplar already cut, but I think I'll do the ceiling of the porch in poplar just to give us a different colour. But all the windows are in, and door, and trimmed. So externally there's not much to do. It'll look like this when it's lived in. Well, porch ceiling and lights and fans and that kind of thing. And then of course the big stone fireplace that's going on the outside of the porch. But how about that? How about that? We did the trim using all the wood off our property, as always, and with that comes a couple of little bad spots, but they're deliberate. They're intentionally slightly rough, just so it looks, I guess, more historic. Alright, so that's a new tabletop. That's the underneath of it, and that we'll be working on. Finish that today. The legs, the stumps, stumpy legs are under there, but I'll video that later. So this room is plumbed and ready for what would be next. Kitchen cabinets, and then chinking. I might do the chinking next, even though I just keep putting it off. And then cabinets. So this kitchen is coming along. This room I have a little bit of plumbing. I'm going to do a time-lapse video of some of the plumbing, just so I've captured some of it. Hot water's all finished. And I've just got to plumb in the sewer line over there in the corner, and plumb in the shower, and plumb in the sink. Pretty small, pretty easy jobs. So I will get on with that. People have asked, how do you put a window in a log house? Which I struggle to answer, because you just put it in. But there are a couple of tricks to it. First, or at least first thing that I do, is make sure that I have a flat surface at the bottom to sit it on, and put shim pieces in where needed. The reason I do that is that the sides are then usually pretty close. I then, of course, pick one side, shim it, screw it in place, and then I do the opposite side, shim it, screw it in place, so that it's nice and level. And none of that matters, because when you do the trim on the outside, it covers it all up. It's important to caulk it and insulate it and finish it. But when you put the trim on, bring it up flush underneath the drip edge of the window, bring it up to flush with the bevel around the window, and everything's good. So what I would do if this was an outside window is caulk in that gap down there, and I would put a piece of flashing over the top. But since this is under the porch, there's no need to do any of that. Doorway is trimmed out here. I've cut all the oak to make the doors, and that is sitting here, drying out for a week or two. There's the drywall for the ceiling upstairs, ready to go in this afternoon. And this oak is nice. not wormy. The stack this piece is on is poplar, but that one piece on top is red oak, along with all of those pieces. So I'm going to make a 2-inch thick red oak door with overlapping boards. The boards are 8-inch boards. And once the doors are on and the ceiling's in upstairs, I could turn the AC on if I wanted to work in the nasty hot weather. That's my plan. So now with time lapse and on with plumbing. Well, this is all done. That's the waste for the sink upstairs. Toilet, and the same thing. It's a shower clean out and the vent at the back. And then the shower runs across over here. And you got shower drain and vent going up there at the back. So everything's vented, everything's level, everything's done, and the building inspector is due on Tuesday. So this officially is plumbing is finished. Also started doing a little bit upstairs with the ceilings. So the drywall is going up. Kind of sort of finished that one wall over there for that toilet. And then the drywall on the ceiling in between the joists. So enough for this.